Hey Star Fam, thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Ator Tarot deck. So without any ado, let's get right into it, shall we? This is just a quick general reading for just a quick snapshot to see what is going on with the Star Fam. Okay, choices. We've got the Seven of Cups. This has been showing up quite a lot recently, actually. So this is a card of options. As you can see, this character here, he's kind of got his head in the clouds. It's like he's daydreaming of all of the different things that life has to offer, the different pursuits in life, whether it be a relationship, or if it be riches, finance, if it's going to be in business, family, or any other creative passions. So it could be that we are feeling confused. It could be that we're at a crossroads. It could be that we just don't know which step to go in. It could also be that we at the moment are being presented with many options and you're not sure which one to choose. It could also mean that you've maybe been daydreaming quite a bit. We will see what else the cards have to say, see if we can get a little bit more context as to what exactly is going on with all of these options. Could be that you're just experiencing confusion, but I mean that's generally common when faced with many options. Let's see, what else is going on with my Star Fan? Please tell me a bit more about these options, or... Ooh. Okay, so that card we got two cards that flipped over. One of them is, the first one is the Judgment card. Now, the Judgment card is a card of second chances, resurrections, as it were. As you can see, these people are being called upon by the angel. So they're now having a new lease of life. This is kind of this is supposed to be Judgment Day, sort of. How all of the dead is called to rise back up out of the ground. So it could be maybe you're indecisive about somebody from the past who has come back into your life and is now maybe wanting to reconcile, or maybe just make things right. Maybe things didn't end well between you. It could not necessarily be a relationship. It could also be a job from the past that is, come back and made you another offer. Maybe it could have been that they had gone with someone else. They chose a different candidate before, and for whatever reason that didn't work out, and now they have come back to offer you the role instead. It could be an ex-friend come back wanting forgiveness or some kind of closure, or maybe just to apologize to you to make things better. Or it could be that you are indecisive about what your true calling is. It might be that you really are trying to figure out your life because, again, this angel here is basically blowing the trumpet to, call people forth. So it could be that you have been ignoring your purpose, and now you keep feeling the pull as to finding out what your divine purpose is, your spiritual path is. And it could be that even though you're feeling a call, that you're meant to do something more, as is often the case of people who end up on a spiritual path, but you can't quite figure out exactly what it is, but you just know, you feel the calling, and you know that there's something that you're meant to do, but you just can't figure out what it is for the life of you. That is something that happens quite frequently with people who do go through this kind of spiritual enlightening, ascension, leveling up, or basically their spirit is I guess activating, so to speak, and you're starting to feel the call from the other side, or from deity, that it's time to get to work. But as it is, a lot of us forget what that work is, and so it could be quite difficult in trying to figure out exactly what it is sometimes. So that could be what we're talking about. The next, right, so the other card that flipped out was the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups is about nostalgia for the past. It could be about children, but in general, it is about home comforts, feelings of the past, nostalgia, kind of looking back on fond memories, and being that the cups are the suit about emotions, it could very well be that you have got a romantic partner from the past, or a friend, a family member from the past, coming back to try to make things right with you, or maybe even reunite with you, because the Six of Cups could also be reunions, like a family reunion or something, friendship, ex-relationship. Again, it could be a business partnership, but this is kind of more in like again, it's about the realm of feelings, more than it is about like prosperity. So this doesn't seem like a business relationship to me, more than it would be like friend, family, or partner come back. Then again, it's just confusion about how you feel about them coming back, whether or not you want to accept them back into your life, whether or not you want to accept the apology. That is going to depend completely on you guys, because again, this is a general reading and everybody's circumstances are going to be different. If they have done something that is completely unforgivable to you, you don't actually have to forgive, but just saying, it is a good idea to forgive them, not for them, but for you, so that you're not the one who's carrying around all these hard feelings, But again, I'm going to leave that up to you. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to tell you what the cards say. So let's see if we can get a little bit more information as to what is going on, because it does look like somebody from your past is coming back, wanting to make things right, possibly extend an apology, or, I kind of feel like they're just going to try to remind you of all the good old days, kinda. I don't just want to say to butter you up, because again, you're going to know for sure whether or not the person is sincere or not. I can't quite say for everybody, but for those who know, but I kind of feel like they might come back to you trying to use some, hey, remember the good old days kind of tactics to kind of, if not win you back over, then to definitely get you guys to a point where you're no longer actively hating them, so to speak. Not saying that you're actively hating them. Maybe you did in the past, but you know what I mean? At least they want to get some kind of closure, and they just want to get some kind of apology across to make something right with you guys, even if it's just being friends again, or maybe it's just, even if it's just to be civil to each other for a day. All right, so the next card out is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords traditionally is about kind of moving on to calmer waters. So it could actually literally be a card about physically moving. Or it could be a card about a transitioning thought process. So it could be that you're letting go of something, you're leaving something in the past, you're leaving things behind. It could be that you just want to let things lie. So you might accept this apology and just be like, you know what, it's okay, just forget about it. Like, you don't necessarily want to be friends or reunite or anything, but I definitely see some kind of moving on, whether or not you give them the closure and let them know it's okay. Because honestly, it kind of feels like, to me, it doesn't feel like you have any bad feelings left about this person. Just again, given the fact that these people here, they've been buried. So I feel like this is something that you've had to give yourself closure over. And as far as you're concerned, it was all, as far as you're concerned, they were pretty much dead to you, right? And I feel like you'd already moved on. And so it's just that maybe this person doesn't know that you've kind of already dropped it. And like, you probably don't even think about these people anymore. Do you know what I mean? But they don't know that you've kind of let it go in your heart. Right? And it seems as if you've already moved on. Or if you haven't moved on, then you're certainly ready to let it go and move on. Which is great, guys, honestly, seriously. It's never healthy to hold on to bad feelings. Obviously, if somebody did you wrong, I'm not saying you need to forgive and forget and, like, be super best friends by the next day and sweep things under the rug. By all means, you are within your complete rights to be hurt if someone actually did something to hurt you, and you don't have any obligation to forgive anybody. Or forget any of it ever happened, but just for your own peace of mind, so that you're not walking around and, carrying the weight of those bad feelings and that hatred in your heart. It is good to let it go, and I'm glad that you, looks like you have, right? And I am really sorry as well too, because I'm sure especially if it's something that it took you quite some time to get over, it's like, you finally gotten over it, you finally buried the hatchet, you finally just let it go, and now it's like, they're back again, and I feel like you're kind of just like, you just want to get out of there, you just want to get over it. Again, not that you have any necessarily bad and ill feelings, like, you don't actually actively wish them ill harm or anything, but it's kind of, I get the feeling that it's like, it's fine, but I still don't want anything to do with you, and I'm out of here. Which, again, it is completely up to you, and that is absolutely fine if that is what you want to do. We're not obligated to be friends with anybody, so that is up to you. And if you are honestly happier without this person in your life, then, it is what it is, and you're happier and you're better off, especially if this person has been really toxic to you in the past. Okay. So I'm just having another quick look to make sure that I've got everything. Yeah, if it is work related, remember I was mentioning that it could be that a past potential job offer is coming back to you. I'm not sure if you're going to take it. It kind of looks like you're going to walk away from it. Maybe something better came up, or you saw another job that you wanted to apply for. But I definitely see, because you've got these 2 6s, and it's literally the past and you walking away from it. So it looks like, for whatever reason, you're probably going to turn them down. That's interesting. Oh, right. Oh, okay, sorry. I just heard something just say they didn't know my worth. You couldn't see my worth back then. So no, screw you. Nice, okay. Well, if that's you, I mean, wow. Congratulations, confidence levels through the roof. That's pretty badass if you ask me. It's like, no, I don't need your job. I don't need your offer anymore. You know, you chose somebody else instead of me, despite me knowing better, and after choosing them and things not working out, well, sucks to be you, but I'm not cleaning up your mess. I'm out of here. Ballsy, guys. I am here for it and I love it. And obviously, if you're in a financial position to be able to do that, good on you, mate. You know? That is awesome. But anyway, I think I am gonna leave it at that, guys. I hope this resonated and I hope it helped. Let me know down below if it did. If you saw your cards but you didn't hear your story, please do let me know below in the comments as well. I'm always interested in hearing about all the different stories that you guys might have seen but didn't come to me. In any case, take care, you guys, and I will see you again soon.